Hi all folks, welcome to the stream. I don't know, my mic is working. I had some issues when starting OBS. So yeah, how is everybody doing? I'm doing great, guys. And I really hope that you do the same. Otherwise, hey, good luck, man. Do better, man. You can do it. I know you can. So, all right. Um yeah, I fixed a few issues last time. I actually fixed a few things. I made two separated scripts for this, for live play, and if I going to in edit mode, and that means with edit mode is I can just go anywhere in the map, um, so I can actually go where I want to be. I might want to edit this one here. I also need to fix a few things here, but we do that probably next week, something like that. Or this Saturday, we're going further with this. But I really need to fix something in here. Might need to redo this one there. Somehow the texture is not working. So I'm kind of like, why? So that's kind of the reason. Also, I need to make a UI for this to work. And yeah, what you saw on the last stream, you see that I made something for on the screen that you can press, where you can reset your progress. Now, I must say I might need to make that with my own buttons, because that button is not really doing the right job. I also need to make the yes and the no buttons. So when that is working, in an own UI thing. So that's a really a thing what I need to make into a frame, and that's actually working, because that's actually needed. And so we need to dive a little bit into UI work next time. But today I just want to make the next zone. And the next zone will be with blocks. And I'm not sure that I'll use the blocks where you build a castle with. Or I'm going to use just an asset um, from the arena, and that I use there an asset from, and that I say, okay, well, we making something from scratch from there. But overall, everything will be cool. Everything will be all right. I also need to make more gun zones. This is basically what we're going to do next, with jumping and whatnot. And yeah, this time you actually need to be fast, because I'm going to add that you need to shoot a little bit faster. So you need to shoot already on the next one, and so you need to go further into that map. And I must say, I kind of like those things, to create a little bit more, a little bit that you say, all right, I like that. So, so far what we have, let's just dive in on what we have so far. Let me save this already, but because I did do some changes in naming. Now, what I did was, instead of using stages in here, what we do on checkpoints 1 and 2. 1 is basically where you start, and 2 is basically where it is here. Now I need to make a checkpoint thing there still. Um, that's also what we're going to do today. And then we are going further. And yeah, because I want to make it also a little bit nice. So I'm gonna make a checkpoint art. So that's what I'm going to call it. And then every time when we are making a checkpoint, we are actually going to put some art on there with the name checkpoint on there that we can copy or something, and that we're just gonna drag over there, and just having a sort of a point that you say, oh yes, I need that part to be there. I need to get there. So that's kind of my thing to do. I also forgot to do something, by the way. Let me do that. I always want to have the Twitch chat pop up because that's a lot better. And believe it or not, you can actually go straight into the chat if you want to. People are like, yeah, but you need to print. No, you can actually do it kind of straight away. It just with a channel name and then chat behind, and then you can actually see your chat without loading the whole website. That's actually really a cool thing. Um, so that's kind of cool. Can I click moderate? Yes. All right. Do I have so many badges? Holy shit. Wow. All right. I didn't even know that. I actually earned the Elden Ring badge. Oh, I didn't know that I had that. I will show you actually, guys. I'm just checking this out. So if you have Twitch and pop out, you can actually basically you just do Twitch and then there's your name, and then if you do instead of about, you just do a chat, and then you will have the pop out one. Although you don't have these over there, but it's basically the same one. But I was actually checking my thing, and I saw here my badge. You use stream together or participated in stream before or after night rain dropped. You earned the recluse badge. Well, thank you. Raging the Wolf Helm. This badge was earned for watching Elden Ring during the initial Shadow of the Earth 3 expansion launch. I didn't know that I had that one. But hey, thanks. And the weird thing is, I did not even got an, a message saying that. So thank you. I think. So yeah, that's always fun. And why I do that all the time, that Twitch thing, because I can check a lot of things out. Um, Although I must say, what I use is actually a Streambot. Yeah, he is actually really doing a good job. Although I'm not using plugins or import scripts in here, just for safety. So let's make some art over there, and let's do that first. So I'm going to make an extra folder in there, and I'm going to call that checkpoint art. So I know it is a working thing, of course. So everything is up there. It comes after that, so that's quite nice. We're going just going to copy this one, duplicate, and we just doing this more up. Checkpoint art. We're just going to make folders for that, so no worries. Just for safety. Let's scale this one. Let's drop that one. Just one bit. And let's add that to the table. All right. Let's make that black. Where's that black again? And we need to make that a little bit more shiny, shiny, shiny. And we are not going to do that in here. The reason is if you do that scaling on I said it, on the handles, then it is not centered. So we're going to do the center one. The size, actually we're doing that up here. I'm not sure which one is the size, but we will find out perfectly that. 22. Let's make that a tenner. All right, that works. We also can make it just 11. I think that will be a better effect. Yeah, you know what? Let's make that a 10, but an 8. A little bit more that you say yes. I will need to see that is not hovering. Otherwise, that makes everything a little bit, yeah, how you said it? Crazy. So let's do that. For making it a little bit more, yeah, yeah, that you see where the checkpoint is. That makes it also a little bit better. We also gonna make a folder for that. This is actually checkpoint number 2. So we need to do that. Add a folder, and then we're going to rename that checkpoint 2. And we're going to drop that in so we know where it is, and we can make some text in there as well. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I mean, yeah, then you know, okay, I'm on the checkpoint. Okay, it's saved. So that's great. And yeah, that's basically really important to have a checkpoint in there. Otherwise, it's just, you know, guessing where you are. And yeah, especially with this, you need to have a checkpoint because, yeah, the next one is deadly. Can be deadly if you jump wrong. It is doable. I still need to test this with a few guys, with a few people, and soon I actually will enable the extra things. So don't worry about that. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, it works. Everything is working. It works precisely like it intended to. So that's quite nice. Why that is? All right. I think I can scale this one out, I think. A little bit more. So people will on the right thing there. Not sure that it is logical, but anyway, let's make this 5. People need to go in there anyway. They cannot go around it. If you want to say it like that. I can also just make a block and because you need to jump anyway through it. But yeah, let's see it like this first. That makes sense. That's cool. Let's make that. We're going to use the plugin. And we're going to add the 3D text. And we actually need to add a cursor. And we need to add that to that part. Okay. That's not on that part, but I don't know what he's doing there, but let's go also to the home button because I like to move that one a little bit. Not sure what he's doing there. Still want to rotate this a little bit because you're gonna jump in there. Let's make that kind of like that. So people can read. I mean, I hope people can read. On the ground, let's make this a little bit more flexible. Now I did that before, but I deleted that one because of things. So that wasn't very helpful. So that was not very great. So I'm just going to make that again. Scale, I don't know how much I can scale it. 0.1. Yep, that's good. Check. Point. Ooh, yep. I need to scale it a little bit more down. I see. Checkpoint. Let's put this one just here in the middle. I might need to put it a bit like that, like this, so people know. Okay, checkpoint. Cool. So that's cool. Let's make it a little bit more wider. A little bit like that. A little bit more bright. And finalize. That's it. Also, I need to copy this because we need to cut that one and we need to put that in there. Because that's the spot, that's basically where we can copy from. I mean, that's the most easiest way. So you see here straight away, checkpoint. Oh my lord. Yes, man. I like to be there. That is basically your first checkpoint. So let's test everything. I still need to redo this. So let's do that first. I kind of forgot how long that one was. 18. All right. And how big? 2. All right. 2 and 18. All right. Cool. called target part. So yes, but it's actually really needed. So let's add a part in here. Insert a part. We going to name this target part. Target part. We need to add that also into into the tag. Oh, not this one. Only target pack. Okay, cool. I like that. So that's that. I like that. No worries. So we're going to make that 2. How thick is that one? 16 2 0. Yeah, he was also on 2. Okay, well, that's great. Was it really at 2? I can't remember that, but we put that on 18. That's cool. We need to have respect to what he's having. And also we need to go to the 3D, to the material one. And let's see where everything is again. I'm still wondering why he is not doing that properly, but I have really no clue about that. So I have really no clue. Which blue did I pick again? Steel blue? Electric blue. Let's copy this then. Electric blue. That makes more sense, I see. And the thickness was 5. Yep, that makes sense right now to me. Let's get rid of that guy. Like I said, I don't know why it is not saved or whatever. I need to anchor that as well. Let's make this again. We always love that. Not really. But we must. So we need to put it in there. Is it on the right spot? Almost. It's just here a little bit more, over there. And it needs to go up a little bit more like that. And we need to rotate this a little bit more. Otherwise we are not able to jump on it. Let's do kind of like that. Something like that. I don't know that it was perfectly like that. Let's see. And we need to make that not collide for now. And soon we actually need to make that not visible. Because everything will happen in the script when you shoot at it. So that's actually really a nice thing to that. A nice ring, I can tell you. So let's do that a little bit here. So let's see, that is the right position. It feels nice. It feels good. I think I need to rotate it a little bit. Not too much. But I think it's okay. Let's put it on transparent, and we're just going to test this. And that's it. All right, that's it. All right, we put that there. Let's test that here. I have the gun in my pocket, so everything is all right. And I just noticed I actually did that wrong. Now I will show you what I did there. Now I also made this here, reset progress. Are you sure you want to reset your progress? Yes. And then it will reset. So you can actually play with your friends and whatnot. So that's kind of cool. So you can always can go back and just having fun with your friends as well. So that's cool. Let's shoot. Oh, that worked. So that worked perfectly. And I made it here as well. And I just shoot here. I kind of know where it is. And then we are on the next bit. And as you see, we have the checkpoint over there. It can be a little bit more here if you want to. A little bit more down, I noticed. Some people say checkpoint. All right, cool. And here I really advise not for doing that over there. So that worked. I kind of like that. Let's pick that one up. Free, and actually we can do that like that. And we make this a little bit more here. A little bit better in view. Because you are jumping from there. So you can see straight away that there is a checkpoint. So that's kind of cool. Let's rotate this a little bit, by the way. Because that makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Might have a little bit on the rotation to this. Making it a little bit work. I like it. Let's test this again. Let's drop myself here again. That was not really a jump, and I kind of forgot to disable. Yeah, that's fine, by the way. Why that was not working? So you see checkpoint here, that's good. So that's kind of working. So you see the checkpoint over there, good. So that's working. Okay. I need to see that it works properly. So we're going to test this. This is a mess. So we have that. We need to have edit mode up here. And we're going to add the live play into the service script. Let's say what we're going to do there. I don't know where I am. Respawn. Yep, reset. Let's do that on a good way. Let's see, I have already the gun, so I don't really need to pick it up. But I always do that shit stuff. And why I use checkpoint instead of stages. The reason why I did that was because I'm going to have a bit of checkpoints, so people can just yeah, go there, you know. I don't need to pick that up because I already have that. You don't really need to aim in on that one, but alright, let's get that. Oh, that works perfectly, guys. Oh, shit. I moved, but I've got to jump. Yeah, we have those moments in life. At least I don't hope so, but alright. Alright, that is not working. And that is not great. Something is missing. So I don't know where my checkpoint is. It's there. Alright. Let's move it a little bit over there. Let's test it here. Alright. Alright, now I need to check the... let's see. I did something with this. That was why. I kind of forgot something. There were more things in there. I kind of forgot to update that. That is not very, yeah, very handy. So let's do that also on the other one, on the edit mode. Checkpoint. Chat stage. We have checkpoint. Also, we're going to have there. Checkpoint. And And that's it. I was already like, that was not working. So let's test here again. That's the correct one. Thank you. So now it is actually resetting things. This is actually the right one, guys. That's kind of why I have a live and not a live one. So let's test this. Because now everything is working again, I hope. That was close. Yep. Oh, that's the reason why I have an editing thing. So I don't really care about, yep, that's working. Thank you. And if I don't want to use that one, I can just do this, reset progress, and you see the checkpoints over here on the screen. You can actually see that it will disappear to 1 again. Okay, that needs to have a reset. So let's check that one out. We need to fix that too. So let's check the live play one and let's go to the starter UI, reset stages, local script, reset progress. Are you sure? Yes. We need to have reset progress. I don't know why it is not working, but everything is just right. I do not miss anything, basically. Checkpoint utility. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. All right. No, it was working. What? It was not showing up? That was crazy. Let's do that again. Yeah, let's see why it wasn't working. Let's see what it does. Because I found it quite weird, if I'll be honest. So let's press this, reset. Not on this one? Okay, that's crazy. It's not resetting straight away. But I don't want to have it to stage. So, a probably stage is the one, I think. Or I just have too many things that say stage. Let's see this in a live server. Because I really want to have that to work again. Let's test that. It's just okay. I have already the gun, so still I need to go up there. And the thing is, I know, of course, where you need to go to. I also will make some stuff where people think, oh, I need to go there. And I might want to do... I'm going to play a little bit with the gun as well soon. No, I need to refer that to as a stage. I don't want to. No. Why? All right. I don't want to do that. Hey, Extreme Gamer. Hi, man. Hi, buddy. You are first place? Hey, well, congrats. Congrats. So I need to use checkpoints. Top fans? Oh, yeah. Always. So I actually... Oh, wait, what? Wait, hold on. That was staged? Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Did I do it wrong? Yes, I did. Ah! Pretending that you know what I'm doing, hey man. I will tell you, I don't know. Well, I actually understand what I'm doing. So that is basically why I kind of know what I'm doing. It sounds weird, but uh, so I forgot that one? No way. Really? Uh, Let me see. Hold on, buddy. Checkpoint. Oh man, I did it here again. I forgot that one. I even forgot that here. Yeah. Um, then it's not working, man. Then it is not working. All right. All right. Let's test this in this server. That's the correct way, by the way. I already added the gun. Now I also need to know a script what reset the ammo to a certain amount. Not with rounds. Why I'm saying this? I actually having an idea for this. So you are bound to just a few bullets. That one wasn't really needed. And yes, I fixed this one. I don't know what happened there. I have literally no clue. Oh. There's two. Let's go out. Reset progress. Yes. That is working. So that was the mistake. Fine. So if I die now, I don't do that. Yes, I do. And I'm still going to checkpoint number 2 after resetting progress. All right. So let's test this in a live one. I want to make that perfectly. I'm not going to stream long, by the way, guys. Just less than an hour that I stream. An hour, something like that. A little bit more than an hour. I need to work sadly in the weekend. So someone is on vacation, so I need to take over. So I'm not streaming that long. Just an hour and 10 minutes, something like that. So that works. Only I don't like the angle of it. So we need to see... We need to play with the angle a little bit with that one. So let's test this one. This is going good. I might messed up a little bit. But the live server needs to be working. public one. Let's see. Yep, that's working. Perfect. All right. So that's good. No, I need to have this one. So that works. That works. I love that. Everything is fine. We love when something is working. We're gonna drag this back to this, and we're going to add this back. The edit one, we don't need to have that anymore. Because now I want to go and just go straight away to this. So we are going to see what the orientation is. It's there, so that's fine. I'm quite happy with that. Hide. Let's see what's there. I still want to fix that one, but let's see how that goes. It's correct. I'm not worried about this because this is just a starting thing. So it doesn't really matter if they do it like this or like that. I don't really mind about that. So let's see there. Oh, I see a lot of stuff. So let's make the next parts. So everything looks quite good. Everything looks good. We still need to make a UI, but let's not do that yet. Because we're going to make the next part. Yep, it's going to be really wonderful. And for that, I actually going to import a thing from my own game files. Open from Roblox. I actually need to load up one of the project files. Operation file. I don't know that I have it actually. Open from a file. That's a good one. FPS project. Models. No. I think I forgot to. You know what? Let me download it from the resources. Easy, easy. Open from file again. Oh, come on, dude. Download. Really? Downloads. I mean, really? What the? I just downloaded that one. That's crazy. Let me see. Oh, there. Yeah, I was there. All right, that was strange. Let's do that again. New map. I mean, that's wrong, man. Okay. See. That's fucked up. Something is not right. Okay. Something is not correct. And I don't like that. That's actually wrong. It is showing precisely where I downloaded it. It's only not showing the rest. So yeah, that will be fine. I can actually. This is just crazy, guys. I'm going to be honest. This is just crazy. We love that when something is not working. No pun intended. Can I not drag it in? I mean, that's weird. I really have it in here. I'm serious. It's here. RBX. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. I see it already, guys. I see it already. I see it already. I need to do it a different way. All right. No worries. Not an issue. All right. Insert. No, not yet. Let's add folder in here. Rename. Import. Insert. Because I think I can just drop it in here. Like I said. Let's this. We got some toys. Although I need to place them a little bit different. We're going to use a few of these. Not many. I will see. I don't need these. I don't like those. I kind of love this guy. But we're going to need these. And we're also going to use this one. So this one can go. Ball can be gone. I'm not going to use those. I might use this. But most things where I'm interested are these. Because that's where we're going to play with. Literally. So that's kind of fun. The light is not really that great, but that's okay. So basically, we need to resize everything a little bit. Those are need to be a little bit more resized. Otherwise, the blocks are not really blocks. So let's have a block in, and I have somewhere. Oh yeah, that's where I have it. I want to see how big I need to make them. So that is the whole thing. That it will be not too big. I also need to make that a little bit bigger. Not too much. Kind of like this. So that's basically it. Not too big, not too small. So that one kind of works. Let's test. Always good to have those in size. Yeah, that's the great best size. That's good. Finally. Now you have more sort of building blocks, but I kind of use those. Yeah, those are big. That's the meaning. that they are big. So that's okay. That's big enough, by the way. So, yeah, let's build up a tower or something like that. Can I add one more? It's not really that big for a tower like that. If I'll be honest, those building blocks are kind of big. Those cubes are up. Sometimes a little bit bigger than that. Am I? Let's make them a little bit more bigger. Let's make them kind of like this. Reason, then I have some great blocks to move. So let's do that. Let's go home. Why is the pivot is wrong? Yep, I need to reset the pivot. Pivot is wrong. Let me see where the pivot is, by the way. Not sure what is doing there. Of course, I need to redo this again, of course, but I don't mind. I just need to go down on that one. Let's go a little bit more down. I hate pivots. But sadly, you need them. I'm fine with that. Why is the pivot over there? That's crazy. It's kind of fixed. All right. So we can rotate this a little bit. Let's add that a little bit to there. And add a little bit to this. And now we can add all the boxes at once to this here. Easy fix for that, guys. I just rotate this one then a little bit more. Easy fix. Very easy fix, basically. So let's add that a little more above the ground. All right. Let's see. Let's test that here. It can be a little bit more higher if I want to. Oh yeah, I can go a little bit higher than that. It's just barely touching. That's an easy fix for that. We can just set it as slightly off here. So that looks quite nice. Need to see that above. Let's see. It's going to be higher, guys. All right. That's nice. All right, that looks great. Some building blocks. I always love those. I cannot make them bigger. Well, hello there. So we're going to add the next checkpoint over there. That's what we're going to create over there. The checkpoints. Insert part. I'm gonna name this number 3. Let's scale this one up. This is an easy one to scale because I don't need to have the entire thing. So that's great. This is absolutely awesome. Although I do not know what it does when you die or something. So let's make that as 2. Let's anchor. And transparency, of course. And also not colliding. Otherwise, that will be weird. Do I need to do anything else? Kinda forgot that. No tags? Okay. Alright. That makes my life a little bit easier. Also, I will lock that in, so it's not movable. Let's do that on those as well. Let's lock that in. And I do that also on this one as well. So when something is happening, yeah, it's not really an issue. I'm thinking for making this a little bit bigger, but I think I'm not going to do that. I still have some ideas. But I'm not sure yet. Is this the right way? I don't know. Hmm. Well, it is high. I mean, that's for sure. I feel this one can be a little bit bigger. But I'm not going to do that. Yep, I feel small in this world. How high is it actually? Yeah, it is higher than that. Little blocks. I don't know how big they are. That is the whole thing. I do not know in a real world how big they are. Because I also want to make also other things. I also need to make a rotation in there, so that's all right. Folder checkpoint 3. All right, that's strange. All right. Let's fill this one a little bit up. Oh, I'm down anyway. Okay, then that makes it easier for me. So I can just do this. And I can just do this a little bit more. Like that. A little bit inside. That's inside. I can make this black. Then I can just put that in here. And then I can just copy this. And then I can just copy this in there. And let's put that. Always nice to have a nice checkpoint for the people. I always like to have this. How did I do here? It can be a little bit more down, I noticed. It's kind of fun to make this, I must be honest. Alright. Let's say here. Let's see how that goes. I did anchor it. I feel that I still miss something with building blocks on size wise. I'm still feeling that. I'm not sure why. Not sure why I have that. Yeah, the size is not bad, but it needs to be bigger even. I need to have a reference. Wooden block for kids. Cubes. Oh yeah, those are not really that big. It's just 4x4. So it's not really that big. So basically saying, yeah, that one is quite good. Although I got a feeling I need to make it a little bit bigger. Because I got a feeling I need to do something in here. if you know what I'm saying. I feel that I need to make them a little bit bigger than that. Because this is huge. Uh, that is kinda huge. This is, well, I cannot make it bigger, otherwise people cannot jump. So that's also a thing. But this, I can actually make it a little bit bigger, because those are cubes. And I saw on the website is 4 centimeters. I don't know what it is in inch. Uh, 4 centimeters. Yeah, it's 1.5 inch, something like that. So that's the thing. I'm quite happy with this. I mean, that's what I did. Little shape box, but I need to make this a little bit bigger than what I have here already. We love that. No. So I need to do that one by one, believe it or not. Uh, and I might need to adapt that one again, but that's okay. Basically saying I need to making it a little bit bigger than what I normally do. So I really need to make this a little bit bigger. So I do 2 or 3 ticks. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can I not see handles? Uh, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I needed to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why is that bigger than that one? Let's do this again. One, that makes more sense. Uh, Also correct, I think. That makes more sense. I might need to color them a little bit differently, but I will see. That's good. Nerve-wracking. Let's build that block here above. Although I want to do it kind of differently. Alright, let's move this one over there again. And let's toggle these off. Let's put that on top. So those are kind of my building blocks, sort of. Because this makes sense to me. Yeah, this makes completely sense to me. So that's good. The only thing is, I don't like the stick that crazy over there, so I might need to put it down a little bit. But this is the size what I want. Let's put it a little bit up there. That's fine. So it needs to be a little more down, just a little bit. That's fine. Again, rotating. Yep, we are going to be busy with this. Kind of like that, I guess. Yeah, I think that's the case. That fits. All right. Just a little bit down. That's okay by me. So it still is there. I only need to make the blocks a little bit bigger right now. Is it ideal? No, not really. So scale this one. Now I need to enable this guy. No, he's actually on the right spot. Because he was that big. Still I want to have a scaling up there for a bit. So people actually really need to go through there. That's okay. I actually wonder how big it is. Ooh, small gap. I don't like that. Let's do it enough here again. Yeah, I'm a kind of picky guy with making these. I just really want to make it good. Checkpoint. That's great. I like it. I'm quite happy. Not sure that it is the kind of the right size, but you know, it's always something. And now we need to work with the stuff what we're going to have. I think this one is actually fine. I'm just going to copy that. Let's move that just on this. Rotate this a little bit. And let's grab this one. And let's take this up here. And we're going to play with this a little bit. Let's rotate this a little. No. Oof. No. I'm just seeing what I need to see. Um, can I actually jump to that? That would be crazy. Let me see that I can jump to it actually. I think I cannot. Nope. So, uh, so we need to have toy assets. So we're going to have the boxes. We put it on the workspace. So that's over there. Let me see how it is right now. Let's do that away. Can I actually go in a groove? That would be crazy. Whoa. So I can actually do that. I have already some ideas over there. Alright, that's cool. I'll be right back, guys. Toilet time. Sometimes you need to do that, right? Otherwise it gets a little bit messy. We don't want that, right? So yeah, I'll be right back. But I'm not going to stream that long. But we'll see. I just want to finish something. Hello. I'm back, guys. No, I had just an idea. Another idea, actually. Let's copy one of the targets. Because now I need something over there. Oh. Hmm. Actually, I don't know how long that that one is. But I know that I need to add an insert part, workspace. I need to see that this is long enough. Hey, Trojan. How are you, man? Alright, that's good to hear that, man. Just trying to figure out how I'm going to do this lovely part over there. I was kind of bored. Man, don't be that. Why you need to be bored? Life is full with surprises, man. Can I make that? Without sleep? That's never good, buddy. I've always that as a game dev for over the years, I can tell. Yeah, you need to take your sleep, buddy. You really should. Ooh. Hmm. Okay. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to scale it up a little bit. Because I don't know that I can reach that. Yeah, you really need to sleep, buddy. Nope, that needs to be a little bit longer. Trust me, you actually need it. So let's make that a little bit like this. It's just a test. Oh, this is what they can reach easily. Let's rotate this a little bit more down. Because why not? A little bit tilted. I can also put this a little bit more down. So they kind of shoot on the right spot. Oh, I love testing. Oh my god. Ooh, that was not great. That was kind of close. Yeah, that was close. And no, I'm not going to help them for getting there. It is possible if you jump right. Oh, back is hard. Oh, yep. But you can make it. Is tested by me. Is really tested by me. So let's at the window. Uh, so deep blue, storm, steel. I like deep blue. Well, it is working. A little bit with a twist. But hey, I'm not going to say it was an easy thing. So you need to jump in an angle. Or not. It's doable. But going back, that is an issue. What do I name those again? Target parts. Target parts. I test everything, guys. No worries. So let's cut these boxes. Letterboxes. I just going to call them letterboxes. Letterboxes. Now, why I say this is I actually want to make that work. And targets. And paste them in. Target part. Transparency. We need to test that. And I said test that. And we need to not collide, because that's what we do with the gun. So for the people that are not know what we are doing, I'll tell you. I have a system where you can shoot with a gun to a target, and it will let appear a path for you. So if I shoot there, you'll see there. And yes, it disappears. So, you know, you need to be a little bit quick with that. So that's kind of why you have the gun. And I must say, this is scary. I kind of forgot you jump in first person. Although I want to see that I can also do it differently. That I can still. Yeah, you can actually disable the camera, but Yeah. Though doable, but mm, ooh, yikes. Let me see something, guys. I still have a few windows open. I don't know why. Oh, yeah. Okay. Ooh, I don't know that. That's from work. Sorry, guys. That was a work issue. A work-related thing. I might want to put this a little bit more not in an angle. Let's make this a little bit more. There you say. Well, it can be like that. But, you know, kind of like this. Something like that. So you're actually having an edge. And I kind of like those things. And we always going to test those. That it is actually really a good. My mouse have issues. I don't like that. I already hate that. Yeah, this is the reason why we have a checkpoint. Yeah, this can be very annoying. Although, when you fall down, you actually die. So, oh, I forgot to. No! That was not really my meaning, that one. Can I jump like that? No. Okay. I have already a next thing what I'm going to do. But I always love the build. Why I did it like that? Uh, I might need to switch those. I don't like that, so I need to swap colors. Nah, I'm going to change this anyway, with numbers on it, you know. So I will see. All right, I'm happy with that. So let's build it differently. Or I just put it now on the ground. Also possible. Let's just put it in here. Let's select this. Let's rotate this a little bit. Otherwise, everything is the same. Let's not do that. And let's put this up in the duplicate one. And let's just put it here. But we are not done yet because we need to have this one there. Kind of crazy that I did it like that. Now we are going to the fun part. And yes, I say fun part. Let's see. Let's rotate this. All right. Oh, that's fun. Yep, so that's doable. There's a certain height that you cannot survive. So, damn bugs. Yeah, this is cool. I love that already. So I want to copy this. If you think you are done with this, no, not really. Yeah, this is fun. I would tell you it's not easy what I'm doing here, but that's okay. Yeah, we load the guns. Yeah, this is nice. This works. Yeah, this is crazy, guys. But I will say, I will add to this one big barrier. If you fall down, you actually die. So be aware of that. Yeah, I have some ideas with this. I need to find out more. But this is actually really nice, guys. I actually love this. Yeah, I really like this one. Yeah, this is absolutely nice. Just a simple layout, just a simple toy room with some towers. I'm going to add more to it, so a lot more to it actually. But yeah, it's actually taking shape, and yeah, that's actually really good. And yeah, we're going to continue. I think I will do tomorrow, by the way. Or that I do it Monday. I will see, but I think it will be a Monday thingy. Definitely, we're going further with this because I still have some ideas with this, and like, yeah, I must say, I kind of start to like this project a lot. Because yeah, it is just working perfectly, like I want. So that's actually really nice. Um. So yeah, I'm very happy with the results so far. So yeah, we have here a checkpoint. We have here on the roof a checkpoint. So that's good. So that is actually really nice. So people having some checkpoints over there. Now the first bit of this, I mean, you need to walk something like that. So it's not very yeah hard to do. I having ideas. I was actually checking out a few things. Um, I don't have it on that, but yeah, I want to do in this those boxes. I'm not doing it right now. Those are just templates for now. Those boxes here. But I'm going to color them. Um, I'm going to color them, and then I'm just going to see, yeah, what I'm going to do with that. But yeah, it's taking shape, and I must say, not easy. And I going to have even a harder problem, because my plan is that I go to a table. So yeah, so I really need to see. Okay, I need to go there, and I need to see how I'm going to do that. But I have already some ideas. Well, what I want to implant in here. Really some great ideas actually, and yeah, I really going to put them to a test if you want to say it like that. So yeah, I hope you like the progress. If you have some suggestions, yeah, do fill it in on YouTube in the comment section, or yeah, you can also join my Discord family and my community, and yeah, everything will be just fine. And yeah, I'm going to work on some nice things. So we gonna make like I said, we make some great progress in here, although not easy because we needed to do yeah, some stuff in here. um but eventually everything will be fall in places, and yeah, everything will be just fine. I have another idea what I want to add in here, and before I want to do here more with those blocks, uh, because yeah, kids don't have more things than that, of course. So yeah, I want to add a little bit more for having a not boring, if you want to say it like that. But I have also another idea, but I really need to go into the height of the map. Because I need to make a table as well. And as you see, yeah, the table needs to be really big. Um, so I need to tune. I need to see how big the table actually need to be, or that it will be a side table or a saloon table. I don't know how you call that. Let me see that. I call that. Uh, is this side table? Ah, coffee table. Yeah. So I'm going to making a coffee table. So yeah, it will be a fun thing, because over there will be also stuff happening. Um, so I'm going to have really some great. I have really some good ideas with creating stuff. So everything, yeah, will be a blast with making that. So for now, I want to say thank you for watching. And yeah, we fixed a few things, we changed a few things. Also, we started with this next zone. This zone is far from finished. This is kind of a big zone. But also, I want to add something cool to it. So yeah, everything will be fine. Everything will be just good. We're going to have some fun with this. But I will tell you, it's a deadly thing because, yeah, like I said, if you fall down kind of halfway here, yeah, you actually just die and just going back to this checkpoint over there. So that is what I'm doing, and yeah, everything will be just fine. So, like I said, for now, I say goodbye, and I will see you tomorrow with another stream. And I think I will dive into Roblox games, or if I'm in the mood, because I kind of start to like this. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with this, and we're just going to build a little bit further, and let's see. So I really thank you, chat, for being here, visitors, followers. Um, yeah, that was actually really nice. And yeah, like I said, I will see you tomorrow with another stream. And like I always say, be chill, be relaxed, but always be yourself, whatever you do in your life. And I will see you tomorrow with another stream. Goodbye. Have a great day. Sleep well. Have a good night or a good morning. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.